Okay, in electrical discipline we have a subdiscipline named as power. While let's say you have to draw the conduits or cable trays, for that you have to move to the power floor plans. Only in the power you can draw the conduits, you can draw the cable trays for the electrical portion. Let's say we come back to the floor plan under power. We'll disable this one. Now you will find here conduits and parallel conduits. You can select the conduit. After selection the conduit, you will find here some conduits. Conduit with fittings and conduit without fittings. Without fitting means it will not place the elbows or the junction box. All these things it will not place if you will select the conduit without fittings. Here you will find metallic, non-metallic conduit. There are some schedules, schedule 40 and schedule 80. According to these schedules, there are different sizes available, like what are the diameters available for this specific type. If we select the conduit with fittings, in here also you will find that schedule 40 and schedule 80. You can go here from the properties, we selected conduit with fittings. From here you will find the diameter. You can select according to the requirement what is the diameter of conduit we require. Accordingly you can select the conduit. You have to place the middle elevation, that is what is the height from the floor plan. This is the middle elevation, like we are on the floor plan 1, that means we are this middle elevation is from the 0 level. Our ceiling is at 2438, that means it has to be the above the ceiling. So 2750 is already above the ceiling. What you can do, wherever you want to start, you can start with, like you can draw the line in AutoCAD. In similar way you can start it with your conduit. You can click and you can draw. This is the conduit part. Let's say we came back till here, we created a conduit. Now after this we have convert this one into fine, this one into shaded, this one. Now you will find this is a conduit. Now what is the benefit of conduit with fittings? Like you have started a conduit till here, now you convert this the direction, it will automatically add the fittings. Elbow is the fitting. Accordingly you can placed, you can define the path. Let's say we required this one, so there has to be a conduit junction box. So you can press this plus icon, it will convert into a junction box. You can select it and you can right click on this dot and you can draw your conduit from this point. All the conduits you draw at the same middle elevation. 2750 is the middle elevation. Let's say you require a conduit with different elevations. You have started from here, it will be at 2750 till here. Now after that you want to rise the elevation of this. Let's say we converted it into 3 meter. 2750, 250 fittings is not possible. Let's say 3300 you define and you have created this one. Now what happen, it is slightly with the fittings, it will rise. Now to check, go to 3D. This happens in conduits. Got it? Now you can continue on this. Right click, draw conduit. After that we have to come at the same location 2750. You can come. Now it goes down. So according to the requirement from the top plan, you can draw your conduits whatever the middle elevation you required at the same height. You can create the conduits in here. Now let's say we have created a conduit for this specific region. So let's start with the conduit, the middle elevation. We have from here we will come back over here. sometimes you require to draw multiple conduits. Like there is a cable tray, on that cable tray 4 conduits are parallelly running.
Okay.
So let's take an example. In this lobby we have a conduit like this. Now we have another option in here, parallel conduits. You can select this parallel conduits, how many conduits you required. Let's say we required 5 conduits. You can come back with here and you can click, it will create the 5 parallel conduits.
Okay. Initially I have to draw the one.
First at least conduit. One has to be there.
Okay.
According to that parallel conduits you can create. Now but what happened, it has created only this single. We required complete L section to parallel. So I will undo it. When you place your cursor in here, there is you have to place the tab key. You will place the tab key, then you can create, it will create all the conduits having the same band radius from this point currently. Now I will undo and I will select concentric band radius. Come back here, press tab key again, click concentric band radius. This is how you can create the parallel conduits. But in horizontal there is only these are the parallel according to the horizontal manner.
Okay.
Let's say we required 5 in horizontal and 3 in vertical, like this. Undo it, go to power again, select, go to parallel conduits. Now let's say limited 3 and vertically 2. Come back over here again, press tab key, click. Now it has created. In vertical also there are double layers.
Okay, there's 3 in the horizontal and
2 in the vertical.
Okay.
That's why it is giving you the horizontal and vertical numbers.
It will be
Okay, then we have to adjust the distance between the conduits either in horizontal or in vertical, both. When you start the parallel conduit, there is a option of offset also. Let's say we require a difference of maximum 100 vertically and 120 horizontally. You can move your cursor, press tab key, click, like this you can create. Now these are the closed conduits you have created.
Okay. The distance.
Sorry?
With the offset.
With that offset, whatever we mentioned. That offset means the center of this tube, the conduit center to center. The distance are measuring between center to center. Okay, go back, control Z, go back to power.
Once we create all of this, can we change the types?
Yes, you can only select this one and you can go back here and you can select the anything else, it will get converted.
Okay.
Simple as such.
It's just one thing. The whole will be changed.
No, you have to select the whole, place your cursor here, press tab key, then select it. The tab key will selection cycle you can change with the help of tab key. Either you have to select the single part or you have to select the whole. With the tab key you can focus on whatever the selection you require. But like this there is no any meaning of the conduit. So what we can do, we have to first create all the cable trays. Then on the cable trays these conduits will run. In similar way we have an option of cable tray. You can select cable tray. What type of cable tray you require? Channel, ladder, solid bottom, these are the options. Let's say we have selected 600 mm width, 150 mm height, middle elevation is there, and we have started to draw a cable tray in this lobby till this point. But we require to change this as a table ladder. After this we have selected, right click, create similar. From this center point we require in this lobby, it will get converted in the T. Now select this cross section, it will create it into a junction. Right click, draw cable tray, and like this you can convert it. This is the complete cable tray you have drafted. Then on this cable tray you will run the conduits. Go back. In electrical you will select the conduit option. Let's say we require now at 2800. We require the diameter of 63 mm and we will start from this point. You have created. Then use parallel conduits. Same thing, come back here, specify the number. Vertically I will place at 1 only. Tab key, click. Now you can go and check. Conduits are placed. Okay, now come back to the height. You have to maintain the height. Let's say go over here and till on this grid you will go down vertically this cable tray on the wall, yeah, on the specific location. So better option is you can create the section line. After creating the section you can select, right click, draw cable tray, and after this we require to go down. So till here you have created. Now after this we go to up to 900 mm. 900 you can go to in here. If you go and check this section view, this is going down. But the thing is it will go at random angle. We required vertically. So just came on the section first, select this one, right click, draw cable tray, and you can directly go down like this only. Accordingly you can move this junction like this, you can create. So middle elevation is there to define the height. Cable tray fittings and conduit fittings are there to set up with the fittings. Whenever you have drawn any cable tray or conduit and from the center point you start again, so it will automatically add the fitting.
Okay, I maintained the CS
With conduits, create similar. Like this you have created junction. So accordingly you can create any number of cable trays according to the walls, according to the this. But let's say you want to start the conduit from the face of this panel. You have to show that there is a conduit you want to place from the face of this one. Select it. After the selection you will find a dot, right click, there is option draw conduit from face. Select it. It will highlight the face first. This is the face. I will click OK. Now specify the middle elevation. First it will go up to 2800, then you can move in the ceiling. Or you want 2850, whatever elevation you require. I want till here, and after this we will move in this direction. So right now if you go and see what happens, from this face conduit is going this, and now this one.
Okay.
Accordingly you can create the conduits either vertically in wall, accordingly whatever you require. Like this you can draw any conduit, any cable tray. Next one is fittings. Let's say we don't have to specify any other thing, but we want to add a elbow over here. So what you can do, you can go to directly and you will find conduit fittings. In conduit fittings you will find these standards: junction box and conduits elbow. Suppose you want to place conduit elbow over here, it is placed the elbow. Now select this elbow, you can go to 3D, there is option to move. Only conduit fittings you want to place. Like this will go down, bus. That's it. We have to create only this thing. Individually conduit fittings you can place. Or similarly you can place any fitting for the cable tray also. Go down, there is a cable tray fittings also. You have all the options in here. You can go and select the point. Select and it will convert to the ladder also. You can go to 3D.
Okay, just I want to turn. No, I don't want to travel distance. No, I can use this.
Actually that option will not come. For that, to go down along the wall, you have to go to the section only.
Okay.
In this option, because this is not the circular end about which it can rotate. So you have to go to the section view and you can have to create manually.
Okay.
Like we will create a view along this one and we will go to view. Right click, draw cable tray, and we will go down like this. It will automatically end it. After this you can align this with the help, either with the arrow or you can use align command. Like we want to align till end, like this. This having a radius 600. Let's say you want to reduce the bend radius. You can select and you can reduce the bend radius also. Accordingly you can reduce.
But we are already initially we are choosing also. Earlier we are
No, initially we are choosing only this one. In this property you can define.
Yeah, that's right.
In this property you can define, or either you can change after the placing of fitting.
First I can change this to every time I don't have to change like.
So you can fix on the properties first. After that you can place everywhere. It will automatically get it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like if I initially did with 600 bend
I will explain.
They are asking me
Let's
to change to some other name like that.
Let's say you want to create cable tray. In here you can, there is no any fittings. Union vertical band T. There are 300 mm radius option T cross. In here you will find 600 mm, 900 mm radius. You have to fix first. After that you can run your conduit or your cable tray. Accordingly they will go to this.
And I can change now. Like
after that also you can change. Just select it and change the radius. That's it. Okay. Or you can fix first over here also. Okay. Like this you can create all these cable trays and conduits. These are the cable trays and conduits. We have used the lighting fixture, we have used the electrical equipment, we have used the devices. Now we will place last option, that is fire alarm system. Suppose you have to create, or data system, or nurse call, security, telephone system, whatever the system you want to create. These are having the all same things. Like first we have to place all the components, then we have to place the junction box to connect all those components with that junction box. That will create the circuit completely. Okay.
For lighting we did some, for this light we paired with the switches and paired with the panels. For cables we don't have to do anything.
No.
Just we have to.
Only these will define for the visualization part. This is connected to this cable. Only these things you have to identify. क्या टाइम बोला था क्या पार्ट किया था लास्ट लेक्चर में?
सर ने बताया था, आपकी वीडियो दिखाई थी सर ने।
क्या किया था उसमें?
सर उसमें बताया था आपने कैसे, उसमें बताया सर आपने कैसे क्रिएट करते हैं। वो आपने एक स्ट्रक्चर का ड्राइंग थी, उसमें मैकेनिकल इलेक्ट्रिकल की लाइटिंग इल्यूमिनेंस कैसे करते हैं, लाइटिंग के लिए क्या आपके पास वहाँ तक।
ओके, आप बहुत पीछे हैं यार। सेटअप तो कर लिया ना, फ्लोर प्लान, सीलिंग प्लान बनाना यहाँ तक हो गया। ठीक है। Okay, Raj, you are asking something?
No, sir. I just wanted to ask whether we have to do connections for conduits.
Okay, that wires and all.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's come back to electrical. Okay. In electrical, there is a system like information and communication system is there. Let's say you have to place all the smoke detectors, flame detectors, fire alarm systems you have to create. So you require first to place all the sensors on the ceilings. If you go to any mall, any theater, in washrooms area, in lobby areas, you will find there are the smoke detectors and flame detectors are there. On the walls, you will find there are manual pull station to alarm pull it, so that alarm will. But from the buzzers, there are some speakers to place so that it will communicate to the people that you have to evacuate. There is a fire or smoke, whatever. So to create those types of systems, that is comes under information and communication systems. To place all those components, first you have to load all those components from the library. We will place it. We will connect all those components with the, we can say, fire alarm control panel. FACP is there. We have to connect all those things with the FACP. So first we will learn how we will place all those components required. Then we will connect all those components with FACP, and first we have to place also the FACP. Then FACP is story wise, like for level 1 there is a FACP, for level 2 there is a FACP. Then all those FACPs we have to connect with one master box. So we have to first place all those things. Then we will connect all of floor system to one FACP of ground floor, FACP of first floor. Then all FACP we will connect to master box. That is also that part also comes in electrical portion. Okay. So what you can do, you can go to systems tab. In systems tab you will find electrical. In electrical you will find device. If you click on this device, you will find there is option fire alarm. Places fire alarm devices such as smoke detectors, manual pull stations, annunciators, whatever required. You can click on this fire alarm. It is saying no fire alarm device family is loaded in the project. Would you like to load one now? Yes. You can load from here, but let's say from this device option you can only load the data like smoke detectors, flame detectors. If you want to load manual pull station, if you want to load master box, if you want to load FACPs, so it is not possible with this. So what you can do, it's easy to load from the insert tab, so that you can load all type of components in a single shot. So we will not use this option. What we can do, we can directly go to insert tab. In insert tab you will find there is a load family. Click on this load family, go to your US. In US you will find there is an option fire protection. In fire protection it is not there, sorry. There is an option of electrical is there. In electrical MEP is there. In MEP information and communication is there. Go to this one. Here you will find all the information and communication. We have to go to for the fire alarm. You can go to the fire alarm. We can convert it into details so that you can write it. Let's say we require about switch, like someone in fun just pull the station, so it will create havoc. So that for that we have to abort the switch also. So we will select this one. We will use the fire alarm on ceiling mounted and wall mounted, both we required. Let's say master box we required, speaker we required, flame detector, heat detector, manual pull station, we required the smoke detector, there is only the master box. We required fire alarm control panel. This one. Okay. This, whatever you required, you can select it and you can click on open. These are the click on OK. RFA, all are the family components. So these all will be loaded in a single shot. Otherwise you have to go to the panel to load FSCP and those. You can go to the device to load the flame detectors and all. So it will take too much time. So better option, go to insert and load family, and you can import all type of required components in a single. Right now we are on the ceiling plan.
These files will be already with the software?
Yeah, default one.
Okay.
Default one. And while you work in industry on a specific project, so they will provide you whatever library you have to use, that they will provide you accordingly. Okay. But we have to know how we can place, how we can connect, so that whatever library you have, you can easily place and connect according to the same way. Okay. So right now, let's say we have two washrooms in here. This is I think one is for the men's washroom, yes, and this is the women's washroom. Let's say we want to cover up these or some areas, this lobbies and this area. So you have we have come to the ceiling plan currently. What we can do, first thing, like you can directly place on this view, or you want to create a separate sub-discipline for information and communication. Like in electrical we have two sub-discipline, lighting and power, but we want to create a second sub-discipline, or we can say third, because lighting and power is there. We want to create a third sub-discipline named as information and communication. So under that we will place all those things. So again, repeat the same thing. Go to view tab, go to plan views, go to floor plans. You want to create the floor plans also. Go to edit type, electrical plan, power, lighting plan. We will duplicate this lighting plan and we will name this as information and communication, INC. But there is no any sub-discipline, so you have to place information and communications. Okay, all the floor plans we required, select. Okay, information and communication, under this floor plans are ready. After this, go ceiling plan, edit type, electrical ceiling. We will duplicate it, I and C ceiling, select. Okay, give it OK, duplicate 1 to 5. Roof or footing level is not there for the ceiling. Go back to the ceiling plan. This ceiling plan is showing us the cable trays, conduits and these lighting fixtures and all, but we don't want to check, or we don't want to see those, because we have created this to create the information and communication only. So what you can do, first you will see, you will not have the permissions to change even the detail level, visual styles. These all got disabled, because these will be controlled by whatever template you have created now, INC ceiling. These will be controlled by this view template. So you can come back over here. This is the part. So we will this include each and everything. Whatever we want to exclude, like we want to exclude this detail level from this, we want to exclude this model display from this. Give it OK. Now it will be controlled by you only. First thing. Now we don't want to view these conduit fittings, cable tray fittings, lighting fixtures. These we don't want to see here. So come back over here. For this view template, you will find visibility graphics. Go to edit this one. In this one, you will find there is a cable. Enable this one, electrical. Cable tray fittings, cable tray. Conduit fittings, conduits. LF, lighting fixtures. Give it apply. OK. Disabled. Now we require to place our components. Go to systems tab. In systems, go to electrical. In here you will find there is a fire alarm devices. All are loaded here.
Okay.
Let's say first we want to place the flame detectors, whatever flame detector you have. You have to place on the face of the ceiling. This is the flame detector. You can place it according to the requirement. Wherever you want to place, you can place all the components. After this, you can check with the course only, so that this will be shown. After this, again go to electrical devices. Now we want to use heat detectors. Similarly, on the face of the wall. Wherever you require, you can place. Similarly, air smoke detector. Save. Every 15 minutes it will. Whatever you required. Like fire alarm horn. This is the ceiling mounted. So you can rotate either with the space bar. Okay. Majorly you want to place here, here, for all the directions. Okay, or you can place on the corner also. Then go back. Other things like smoke detector we have placed, manual pull station, not on the face, it will be placed on the wall. You can define the height. Let's say we require to place at 5 feet at least, so you can place on the wall. Manual pull stations. You have placed all the things. Let's say all the speakers, horns, like this you can place. After the placement of all, you can go back to electrical and electrical equipment, from where you will find fire alarm control panel and master box. Let's say I will select the control panel first and I will place it over here. I will name it as FACP ground floor. Accordingly you will place on each floor. For an example, I will go to level 2. I will select this one. Again FACP. Place it here and name it as select first floor or whatever. Accordingly you can rename. Go back to. Now we require to place the control master box also. I will place master box in here. Okay. After this, the easiest option. All these components will be connected together to FACP. So what we can do, we can select each and everything. Go to filter. Check none. What you required? Fire alarm devices. We connected. Lighting devices, space, views, elevations and all. We have selected all the devices. All the devices got selected. You have to create a system. Click on. Now you have to select the panel. Ground floor is where? I will undo. Select this one. Panel name. It is gone. CP ground floor. I think we don't have applied that time. Move your cursor here. Check the tab key. It is already a system. Select. Then go to the panel. You will find FACP ground floor. Now all these will be connected to FACP ground floor. Similarly, we have connected to the first floor also. Now select this one SA. That means two FACPs are selected currently.
Okay.
SA similar all. In this project we have two FACPs. All those.
So if I want to select all lights, all monograms, I just have to click one and SA.
Now both FACPs are selected. In this you will find electrical equipment 2 are selected currently. And what is this FACP? Now we will create again a system and we will connect these both with standard. Standard is your master box. If you go here, you will write it named as fire alarm master box. You will move your cursor, press tab key. These are connected to FMMB master box. Like this you can create any system and you can move your cursor, select the tab key. Now you want to define with the wire also, you can select it. Wires also got connected. Okay, this is how you can create any system. Okay. Okay.
So while going in light. While in light. Okay. I did some 3 rooms with 3 systems, initially with very light and switch settings and everything. While all of them connecting to panel, it shows 3 arrows, 3 separate arrows. If I combine one arrow on adjacently there are two arrows. Like it will mean there are 3 systems connected.
There are 3 circuits connected to that panel. That will show.
Okay, it represents the circuit.
It will multiple up the circuits only. Number of circuits connected to that panel it will show.
I thought okay, everything we are connecting, so why it is coming with I didn't understand back then, so like.
So you cannot figure out number of circuits.
Yeah, so
That's why you have to connect with individual rooms. So number of circuits is there accordingly. That's the reason. Okay, but for fire alarm you have to connect everything to the FACP. Only that is possible.
We have to be looking in each and every.
Exactly. Give me 1 minute, please. Hello. Okay. This is how we can create. Let's say we will create another system. In electrical, if we go, let's say you have option of telephonic connections. You will select all the telephonic outlet data or normally telephonically, wall, plane, public, whatever the type you require. These are the points for the telephonic connections.
Data, what's the difference? Data.
For the, you can say data is Ethernet for the internet and all. You will select and you will connect like to each and every required room, wherever you required, you can connect. This is with data. Symbols are different. So you can connect all telephonic system you can create, and after the system you can even connect to FACPs also for the communication purpose, and you can create the wiring also. Last time we create the wiring with the arc wire, and right now we use the chamfered wire. So this is also got connected. So every system, you have to place all the components, create a system and connect with the panel. Whatever panel for those components you have, you can connect and it will create the system. So in electrical, we completed all the required things, whatever you required in here. To place how you can create the cable tray, how you can create the conduits, parallel conduits, cable tray fittings, conduit fittings, panels, either that is fire alarm panel, electrical panels, how you can place the device components, either that is a receptacle, switches, you can say the smoke detectors and all, lighting fixtures is there. So all these things we have completed. This is all we have to for the electrical portion. Okay, this is only you have to complete electrical. Okay. You are 2 days